Alright, so we had woven on one side, and then we could totally weave flat the other side. But now we're going to integrate this side into this side. So we're going to go like one, let's see, we'll go two over on this side here, and you just bend it down and over this one here, and then under this bundle of leaves here. These are three together, but we'll just say that this is one leaf, and to lock it off, okay? And then the next one will then go under, or we'll go over this one, and then under the next one. So therefore, it will now be over. All right, and then the next one will be pretty much the same, or actually the same. So I want to always go over the opposite, the opposing one. Go under, over, and then under. Okay. So one more time. Let me just make sure I'm being clear. So what's happening is I want to take this next one in line here. Okay. This is the opposite one here. So these two here. Okay. I want to go over it, go over the opposite one, go under this next one here, which then automatically starts my pattern. So now I'm just going over, under, over, under. Under. And then I just continue doing that all the way down the line. And then what you do is you take your weavers and you just kind of cinch them up to help lock them and to get the leaves into place. Okay, so this is the pattern we've got so far. I'm just going to continue on up, continue my pattern, my weaving pattern. Like that. The lady's flat. This wants to be flat. Should be flat. Do that again. Keep going. Next one. Turn this down. Over. Oh, this one. This one doesn't want to behave, so I'm gonna lock that into place. And then now we're over, already under. We gotta go over this next one. So on and so forth, all the way down the line. Like so. So that's the beginning of getting the opposite end woven in, as opposed to just using one side. So you just have one whole leaf that is woven in on itself, or frond that is woven in on itself, that will help keep the rain off if you're making this as a roof, or even to create a wall or a screen or something like that. And again, we can cinch all of these up and to behave. Oops. Comes over. There. see what messed up here. Over, under, over, under, over, under. Aha, that's where we messed up. This should be under here and then over there. Alright, a little bit confusing sometimes, but that's kind of the fun of it, the challenge of it. Cinch everything up here. Okay, so I'm going to stay on this one side, and if I want to lock things down again, I'm going to take my snips, and just because it's kind of confusing, I'm going to get rid of one of these, a couple of these two leaves here, so that it's just one leaf to make it easier to understand what's going on. Okay, so again, I've got everything laying in this way, and these can be cut off, or you can integrate them into your weave this way if you want to. Okay, for this demo, I'm just gonna cut this off, and you know, these leaves are really tough and durable. They're almost plastic-like, and you know, these can be used for other projects and stuff, other types of weaving and things. So they may be useful later. So at any rate, I'm going to start on this side, and I want to lock everything down because we'd got some pretty good weaves going on. Okay, let's see if we can lock everything down. Okay, and so I'm going to start at the top here on this side and start here. And I'm going to fold on the diagonal, and then over the next one, and then under, over, under, over, all the way down. Like so. And again, these should be flattened out, I believe. I don't want to behave, especially this way. But hopefully you're getting the idea. What I've seen people have been using are really long or very large, closely grown together leaves or fronds. Some of the palm leaves are as big as a person, and you know, there's a lot of material to work with. But this is what I was able to get, again, in the frosty north, which is fine. It's at least I have an idea. If I ever in a situation where I have to weave palm leaves, I have an idea of how I might be able to utilize them to make shelter or basketry or whatever I need, whatever the indigenous people would be using. Okay, so that's how you kind of lock things off and get it integrated. Focus, you know, weaving using the opposite side into the other side. Okay.